Ladies and gentlemen, top of the table in the NBL, 6-2 to start the year. This time last year, the Illawarra Hawks are last coming off a wooden spoon year. This man who is coaching them is an incredible story. We've had him only on the show once before. We had a great reaction then. Loved having him on, chatting all things sport and his life. Justin Tatum, coach of the Illawarra Hawks. Welcome back to Breakfast with Vossy and Brandy.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Well, we're fantastic. I'm on the Hawks bus. Brandy's a bit of a Sydney Kings man, but don't worry about that. Don't hold it against him. Can you believe what you have achieved, Justin? Like, you would have your own ideals in coaching, and we spoke about them a year ago when we had you on the program. Like, you've got some thoughts, but you've put them into practice. The players have bought in, and now you're top of the table. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think I did have imagined that we should have some early success once we got a chance to have a full preseason together. We understand each other's, the way guys need to be coached or how I need to be able to coach them and put my own little spiel on it. So I did feel we were going to have some success early, which is good, and we start off on a good start.
That lineup that you had when you came in last year to the side, that was, as Vossy said, sitting last, Justin. Has it changed that much? Is there many new players in the lineup this year?
No, we only have two new players, Trey Kell and Darius Days. Everybody else has returned from last year, and so that makes our team really special because the continuity was there already. These guys have kept in touch with each other over we call it the summer, but over here it was the winter, and when they was in NBL 1. And, those guys just really locked in and said, hey, we want to make sure we have the best season as possible because we have everybody returning. That's something that they did on their own. So when I got back in town and started preseason, man, they was already ramped and healthy, ready to go, and made preseason very exciting.
So what's the secret? Because I've already come on and said, and what I saw in the Jack Jumpers game you played recently, I said the Hawks can win the title this year. Look that good. But you gave them a toughness. You took them from worst defensive side in the league to best defensive side in the league. What's the secret to making a basketball side tough, to giving them that edge?
Just giving them belief and the opportunity to know that they're going to play if they do these certain things. It's not always about what they were recruited to do, which is shoot three-pointers, get rebounds, or dunk the ball, or whatever they have a really good knack of doing. My belief is that the only way I'm keeping you on this floor is you find some continuity and be consistent on the defensive end. You guys been paid or highly recruited to do, your specialty, but is your specialty defense? Everybody's specialty is not on the defensive end. And so they bought into it, they believed it, and now they're seeing the results. So it makes more practice and games much more interesting to know we always have a chance if we find a way to, out-toughen the other team on the defensive end.
Now, you mentioned winter and summer, and our winter, which is July. Did you go to the Olympics to watch, Jayson? Did you get a chance? And
yes.
What about the world, the playoffs? Did you get it to any of those?
Yes. I made it. I made all of them.
How good?
Yeah, that was special. It was special to be able to get back home and watch the run that the Celtics went on, and then got a chance to get over to Paris, and I had to miss a couple weeks of training camp over here, but it was worth it. The guys knew it, and so it was a good chance. It was great opportunity to see, the championship of the Celtics, and then the finals. The gold medal for the USA team.
Is Jayson now, if we can pry a little bit, is he absolutely, like, he's obviously flying with personal achievement, but is he still coming to you for some fatherly advice? Do you have those father-son chats at any time?
Yeah, we do. It's most likely not advice. It's like situation scenarios, and just asks me for my thoughts and my ideas. Just bringing up the topic of conversation, no matter what it is. If it's, having a great game, playing in the swamp, something off court. It's just, natural dialogue that I've enjoyed and love to have with them. I don't really call and give them pointers or tell them what to do. I just say I either enjoy the game, or you missed too many free throws, or you could have boxed out, or whatever the case may be. But that's just I'm a big fan of his, just like everybody else. But I enjoy watching him do what he does.
Now, is it right in saying my son Harry, who loves you, Justin, and loves all things Boston Celtics, and he's into all sorts of things in the NBA. I think, did you have his shoes on the other night on the side court? Are you wearing your son's shoes?
Yeah, I wear them pretty much every game. I wear a different pair, different color. Whoever depends on who we're playing. But yeah, I do. I have more shoes over here than I have clothes, I believe.
So do you pay for? Do you pay for them, Justin? Do you pay for your son's own shoes for you to wear your son's shoes?
The only pair that I paid for was the first one that ever came out. That he had, the JT ones. Besides that, I'm never paying for another one again. I just wanted to show that the support. It's cool to go buy your son's shoes, in the mall or the stores or something like that. So I felt that the support of the first one was necessary. After that, it's a privilege to be a dad of an NBA star who has his own shoes. So the rest of them are free.
That's pretty cool too, isn't it? Now, Justin, you were part of the Hawks coaching setup. And when you took over, how long have you been in Australia, all up?
Total, going over almost 2 years. I got in here late. Well, I came as my first time as a consultant in late March of 2023. Started as assistant coach in late July of 23, and I've been here ever since. So a little over a year, going almost 2.
Okay. Now, we're this morning we're talking US sports, and we're getting plenty of reaction from our listeners about what they like. You're, apart from basketball, are you an NFL fan? Are you a baseball fan? Have you been watching the World Series? What's your pick of sports?
My pick of sports outside of basketball is probably football. Baseball is just too slow and too boring for me. I don't really watch until the World Series, probably the last inning,
Yeah, right.
And so, and if the game is close, it's pretty interesting. But football is my thing. I don't have a specific team. I'm more of a fantasy type guy, so I like to watch, just individual players. Since the Rams left St. Louis, I haven't really been following the team, but football is very exciting for me to watch.
Justin, have you got into the Australian sports in your time here? I mean, right there, home court for the Hawks backs on to the home ground of one of the home grounds of the St. George Illawarra Dragons there, coached by Shane Flanagan. Have you had much to do with the Dragons or taken an interest?
Yes. When I first got here, I at least made it to 2 games to the Dragons. I haven't made one this year yet. I know the season is over, but when I got here last year, I made at least 2 of them. And that was my first time ever at a rugby game. It was very interesting. I enjoyed it. It took me probably about an hour to learn all the rules and stuff like that and what they're doing. But I was like a kid in a candy store. It was something interesting to me and new to me. But I enjoyed the aggressiveness that them guys have, and they're some tough guys. So, and the strategy behind it a little bit. So I did learn some stuff about it when I watched the Dragons game.
Well, I reckon you'd handle it okay, mate. You're a big dude. I reckon.
I don't know. That's a little different for me.
Stick him in the middle.
Yeah, we'll stick him.
No, I can't be in the middle with those guys. They're too tough for me. That's too much physicality.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, extraordinary success so far. Obviously, a long way to go, but really enjoying the ride this season. Fans are loving it. The joint is jumping when you play your best. Defensively, so sound, but now attacking, got some flair as well. Justin, keep it up. Yeah. We'll stay on the bus.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate
Justin.
the support. Thank you.
Yeah.